Oasis Audio presents Letters of Trust by Wanda E. Brunstetter. Read for you by Rebecca Gallagher. Prologue. Grable, Indiana. I can't believe that Vic and I will be moving to Pennsylvania in the morning. Eleanor Lapp choked back tears as she stood in the Schwartz family's yard and gave her friend Doretta a hug. You and I have been good friends for such a long time, and I'm going to miss our special times together. Doretta teared up. Oh, my dear friend, I shall miss you too. But a new adventure awaits you and Vic in what I've heard is the beautiful state of Pennsylvania. She paused to wipe the moisture on her cheeks. Our friendship will remain strong because we'll keep in touch through lots of letters and some phone calls. I'll write to you often, I promise. I will send you letters as well, but it won't be the same as getting together for long chats and doing fun things together, the way we have since we were kinner. Eleanor glanced toward the barn, where her husband of 1 week had gone to say goodbye to Doretta's brother Glenn. Days prior, Vic and Eleanor had packed up all their belongings with some help from her family. With the exception of their wedding gifts and Eleanor's personal things, the newly married couple didn't have a lot of items to bring along on their move. But maybe that was a good thing, since it would make moving easier and a little less stressful. Soon after Eleanor accepted his marriage proposal, Vic had purchased a home for them in Paradise, Pennsylvania, and he'd recently bought a few pieces of furniture so that when he and Eleanor arrived, they wouldn't have to sleep or sit on the floor. He had taken care of that when he'd gone home for a few weeks before his and Eleanor's wedding. Eleanor looked forward to helping her husband pick out the rest of their furnishings, which they planned to do within the first few days of their arrival. Doretta gave Eleanor's back a few gentle pats. Your place is with Vic now, and you knew before you married him that his plan was always to return to the area where he grew up. Eleanor gave a slow nod. I'm excited to go and start my new life, but it's going to take a little time to adjust to being apart from my family and friends. Don't worry about me, she quickly added. I'm sure I'll be fine once we get there and have settled into our new home. I love Vic very much, and I won't let anything about this move come between us. Chapter 1. Paradise, Pennsylvania, 3 months later. Colorful red, gold, and pale green autumn leaves crackled beneath Eleanor's feet as she made her way down the driveway to the mailbox in front of her and Vic's new home. Although it had 2 stories and 4 bedrooms, the house was smaller than many other Amish homes in their area, where couples with large families lived. Someday, when children came, Vic would no doubt want to add an extension out the side or back of their house that would include more rooms. How quickly the time had gone since Eleanor and her husband stood in the presence of their families and friends and responded to Bishop John's questions. Eleanor still got choked up when she thought about the sincerity behind their wedding vows. She loved her husband with all her heart and wanted to be the kind of wife he needed. Eleanor looked forward to the years ahead and hopefully to raising a family here together. It wouldn't matter whether they had 1 child or 10. The bishop had reminded Eleanor and Vic during the wedding service that as long as they put God first in their marriage, their family unit would be strong. He also stated that whatever happened in the years ahead, the good or the bad, with the Lord's help, they would be able to face it together. Redirecting her thoughts, Eleanor stopped in front of the mailbox and opened the flap. While pulling the mail out, a gust of late September wind came up, causing the top envelope to blow off the stack of letters, magazines, and other correspondence. Keeping a firm grip on the rest of the mail, Eleanor bent down and picked up
Sample complete. Ready to continue?